Alright, Camp Nano Day 7. I am on 34 on everything that's already been written. 34 pages in, and I have 431 words I wrote this morning. That is for a scene where I talk about the religious affiliations. And the religion is something I have not really touched on with most of the world building. I've kind of avoided that because religion is probably the hardest part about world building. So I have basically the fact that the world is divided into 3 religions offshooting of the same thing. Basically, like, there's a lot of offshoots of Christianity. It's the best example. But they are very, very different religions. I have the main neutral religion that is in the capital and kind of spread throughout Sky and Fire, which are the neutral lands. That one follows the mother, which is the figure that is kind of the most prominent in the world, and she's basically their creator. And then the offshoots are the light sibling and the dark sibling, which are they are the ones responsible for the lands that are completely light and the lands that are completely dark. They do have their extremists. I have not quite delved into the details there. But the basics of them is the light are more focused on the afterlife and what happens to them after they die. They have a thing called the Whispering Walls, which is kind of like a confessional. There's a hole that they talk into, and they think they are talking to loved ones that have passed on. And the dark siblings religion, they are more prone to, they're really big on the idea of reincarnation. Basically, they like the idea of living life to its fullest, and they'll come back. And they're really big on that idea. And they do have sacrifices, and they sacrifice to the dark sibling. I would say the basis for them on the light are more towards the Catholic side and like the Christianity and all that, like the actual like dogma religions. And then the dark are more closer to pagans and mysteries and, you know, the more misunderstood religions. So, yeah, that's basically where they're at. And the neutral's just kind of in the middle. They don't choose the light or the dark. They don't make sacrifices. They don't do the Whispering Wall. They just live their lives. So I guess they'd be closer to the Christians and the neutrals. Like, not the overzealots, but the normal. The way it's supposed to be. Neither one of them are good or bad. Everybody, that's the basic point of these, is nobody's specifically good or bad. Everybody's kind of gray. Like, everybody's got something good and everybody's got something bad about them. Which is basically what real life is like. But yeah, I need to do a little more research. I have a book on religion world building that I'm reading and taking notes on, and I'm going to listen to my lectures on religion in ancient Mesopotamia, I think it was called. Basically, it follows the religions throughout, like, the very first signs of religion all the way through. I think I'm on the part of the mysteries with the Romans. I've gotten up there. I've already listened to lectures on the fall of paganism and the rise of Christianity. But yeah, I'm gonna take some notes, do some research, come up with some ideas, and hopefully get a little more in depth with the actual religion. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I know what the reality is of the world, but not what they actually believe. If that makes sense. Because what actually happens and what evolves as religion over generations is usually very, very different. So, my face itches. I've been having allergies like all morning. I don't know what's going on, but spring is fun. But yeah, that's basically the gist of where I'm at. I have a few more hours before I gotta go to work, so I'll probably write a little more, take some notes and stuff, get something posted into the docs, Google Docs. But yeah, I have total brain fart. My brain just shut down. I have the 431, which is about a little over a page. So I'll be at about a page and a half additional to what I have. So I'll be into the 36 pages, which is where I should have been last night. But yeah, I'll write a little more tonight when I get home, and I'll get a little more. Yeah, Lord Kagan and Lord Miltiades are like the two hardest trials, because those are the advisors that are more laid back. Miltiades is the one that's been the nicest so far, and Keegan's just kind of like going with the flow, and he steps in when things have gone too far. Like at the dinner when Lord Callistus was getting a little out of hand with his questions. Keegan's the one that drew him in. Yeah, the advisors are very interesting characters. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I will check in tonight before I leave. I will record my video, and yep, we'll talk to you then.